helping me, Kate Thornton, to serve up today's loose lunch are Lesley, Garrett, Carol McGiffin and Jane McDonald. Except it's not!
Yeah! Oh, I never knew that. Jane McDonald.
No, that's not.
That's, you see? I changed. I told you I changed.
I'm so sorry, Sherrie. It was on the script as Jane McDonald. I'm very sorry.
Oh, easily confused. What do you say?
Once more, let's have a massive round of applause for Sherrie Hewson. Still to come? Oh, dear. We'll be catching up with a funny man who's never short of a word or two. Sharing his views on the topics of the day will be Ben Elton. First, though, last night's jungle antics. I'm a celebrity viewers watched and winced as Katie Price squelched her way through another gruesome bush tucker trial.
Come up here, Katie. Come here. We'll tell you a little bit. Come around here. We'll tell you a little bit more about it. You all right?
Yeah, there's water.
Free trial. You're shaking. You really are shaking. You really are. Calm down. We'll tell you exactly what you've got to do. How are you feeling? A bit panicky, aren't you? A bit nervous. That's right. Calm down. Calm down. We'll explain everything. You don't have to do it. Remember, you don't have to do the water. We'll explain the rules. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. We'll be with you.
Now, Katie, who's in the jungle for the second time, has said that this time around she's not as fearless as she was 6 years ago. So, can we relate to this? Have we become more fearful with age?
Me?
I know you get upset at the sight of her, Carol.
No, it's not that I get upset at the sight of Katie Price. I'm just, you know, I don't hate her or anything, I'm just not a fan. And I don't think it's to do with, you know, although I do agree you do get more fearful of things as you get older, I think with her at the moment in the jungle, I think she's not so much less fearless, if you like, more fearful. I think she really is... I think she's had a terrible confidence knock. She's not as confident as she was because a lot of people have kind of found her out for what she supposedly is, and she's worried about that. So, you know, she's, like, really nervous in there at the moment, and that's the reason she's there. So, you know, although, you know, it could be the fear. I mean, she has done it before. She wasn't scared before. I do think as you get older, you get more scared of things. She's not that much older, though, remember. She's only 6 years old.
Yes,
she's still only 31.
Hang on, she's had two more kids.
Really old people.
She's had 2 more kids since then, and I think the older you get, the more children you have, I find, personally anyway, the more fearful you become. You get afraid of things that you wouldn't have even considered before. I mean...
Do you know what she's getting herself in for? She's been there before. She knows exactly what it involves. And if she thought she was going in there and she wasn't going to get voted to do all the trials, then she's deluded as well.
No, I think she's different now from how she was. I think 6 years is quite a long time. I mean, I know for myself. I used to be scared to death, for instance, of spiders. I don't care about spiders now, but I do care about flying now, about dying, about my mortality, because I've got kids now. And I know she had, you know, her first one when she did it the first time, but I just think it is understandable to me that you can get more afraid as you get older, especially if you're under a lot of stress, which she is. But
I think you have to face your fears as you get older, and actually things now, I look at things and think, you know, you should actually do it more as you get older. I think you should do more things and be less fearful, to be honest, because, you know, you've been through that other stage. Now, your own mortality is facing you. You think, hey, you know, you're dead a long time. Why not do it? I mean, I always think, you know, they go in the jungle, don't they? And they say, oh, I'm going in there to face my fears, which is true or not true. But, you know, I mean, I couldn't do that. But think, like, jumping out of a plane. I mean, that, even now, just made me go, whoa. Because
you're scared of everything. You're scared of walnuts.
No, hang on a minute.
Seriously,
hang on a minute.
but you
walnuts is a very rational fear.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah.
But jumping out of a plane is a different thing, isn't it? I mean,
actually, it's irrational to be scared jumping out of a plane, especially if you're doing, like, a tandem jump and you're with a very, very experienced instructor.
Yeah, but that thing might not open, though.
Yes, it's very, very rare, though. It normally does.
But sitting next to a walnut, now there's a thing.
That's staring danger in the face, eh, Sherrie?
That's flying low.
That's why you're nuts.
I think it's good to do things that scare yourself. You scare yourself because it does make you feel... you know, you can be too safe as you get older. You know, I don't even really like driving up the motorway anymore. And yet when I was 16, 17, when I passed my test, I would get in my car the day I passed my test and I would drive up to Birmingham to go to a disco, you know. I mean, now I wouldn't do it, but...
See, I'm totally the opposite. Now I've got older, I could drive anywhere.
Yeah,
I could drive to Spain, France.
I know. My biggest fear
Drive us
now,
mad.
my biggest fear, which I would actually meet, I think, in that jungle, is boredom. Because that's the thing I'd be most scared of. It's so boring in that jungle.
No fear of that, because we're about to give you the chance